Whoa, didn't see you there. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Yeah, I got time. Welcome back. I know it's been a little bit. It's been a week. I was hoping to put out two videos this week, but it's next week. It's next week's goal. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about something that I had a million ideas of what I was going to talk about, whether it was like cheap handhelds in 2026, and I had something I wanted to touch on with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and how they don't necessarily fit into the entire Zelda sphere, but I can save those for another day. Today I kind of wanted to talk about something else. I don't know what I want to play. People will be like, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I want to play. And I feel like it's a common issue that comes with anybody who gets to a certain point where you're playing games consistently, you're playing kind of the same games or similar games. And especially me, I work 40 hours a week. So when I come home, it's like, I want to play a game. I don't know what to play. I don't. Especially because I have multiplayer games I'll play with friends, but honestly, for single player games, it can be overwhelming, especially if you're part of a Steam family and you have all of these games and this huge library. And I know I made a video talking about my gaming backlog and how I wanted to kind of attack it and things like that. But with this, I kind of wanted to touch on how libraries can be overwhelming, especially if you have that kind of bigger Steam library and then you go try and play something in that library. Sometimes it can be daunting, whether it's a game that you haven't played yet and you're just like, I don't know if I want today to be the day, or if it's a game that you're halfway through and you're like, but I got this part that I don't really like, and everything like that. But yeah, I am definitely trying to make it a priority to figure out in advance, hey, when I get home, I'm gonna play this game. And I think it's definitely helpful to kind of, I know it sounds weird, but schedule your fun. But it's it can be helpful to be like, oh yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna play this. And if you're feeling something else while you're playing it, you can switch. But yeah, I have recently been trying to definitely get a good hold on what I've actually been wanting to play and what I've kind of been leaning towards. There are two games I really want to finish right now, being Resident Evil 9 and Silksong. Those are two games that I think are great and came out this last year, and I really want to get finished with them, especially before 2027. Just because those are two games that I was really, really anticipating. I was like, oh, these are going to be the games of the year for me, and then just didn't play them. I played them, just not a lot. One thing I've also been doing a lot more is just sitting down for 30 minutes and just playing something. Especially it's definitely nice with the handhelds. Either I'll play my Switch or my 3DS, something like that. Or even my 2DS, which I'm probably going to be playing in this video. I've been recently doing a ghost type only run of Pokemon Ultra Moon. Thought it'd be an interesting game to do that in, especially because it has a lot of cool and unique ghost types in that game. So I kind of wanted to just do that. But yeah, it can be quite daunting to try and get to where you want to be in the aspect of I want to set aside this amount of time to play this game. And a lot of the times the barrier to entry is actually just doing it. It's actually just finding the time to kind of just set aside that 30 minutes to an hour just to enjoy a little bit of little gaming. I also have been enjoying my multiplayer games. I think me and my friends have been doing Gambling with Friends and Overwatch, which I've been playing for years, and those games definitely are fun and can help the time kind of pass by where you're having that enjoying. But yeah, it's definitely something that gaming used to be also a solo hobby for me, so I'm trying to invest that a little bit into my everyday routine a bit as well. But yeah, there's definitely more games I want to play and more things I want to do, and especially because I've been trying to get out of my shell of actually playing and experimenting more with the different genres and different types of games, especially more puzzle games. I used to be big into RPGs when I was younger, kind of like integrating a little bit of those back into my routine as well, and just like using the things I have. But yeah, overall, kind of just trying to build back that confidence in being able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down and I will get through a good chunk of this game without the almost like that feeling of, I just don't know if I have it in me. Where if you just set a little bit of time aside, you got it. But yeah. Oh, I also wanted to say quickly, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I wouldn't be able to express enough how grateful I am. So I'm not even gonna really try, other than just like I do YouTube as a, like, you know, it's a hobby for me. I love creating content, and I think it's super fun. But when I see people engage, when I see people actually, you know, invest in what I'm talking about, it makes me feel very like, it makes me feel good to see I can create a place where people want to talk about like games and handhelds and things like that, because it's stuff that I'm into. So I just wanted to take a little bit to say thank you for 100. And it has, this past couple of months of making videos has been some of the most fun I've had in doing something ever. So I hope I can continue doing it and continue bring you guys some cool content. Yeah, I went to a concert on Thursday, and I brought my handheld with me. My little RG353. I went to go see an artist named Kenny Mason, and it was fun. After the show, just whipped it out because I was in a line, and I was like, why not play Kirby's Dream Course? If I don't usually know what to play and I just need something where I don't need to super pay attention, Kirby's Dream Course is always there. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, I love Kirby's Dream Course. It's great. And I was playing it. I also got him to sign it. I'm going to throw in that footage of me playing and then him signing. I just think it'd be cool. It's a cool little throw in. But yeah, it was definitely cool. I'm also going to put some footage of the concert at the end too, just because it was a lot of fun. It's like doing little things like that. I hope in the future too I can, you know, bring more handhelds to shows and just kind of play them there, and like, you know, get maybe other artists to sign the RG353. Yeah, no, it's definitely something that I think is super fun to do, and I hope in the future too I can kind of chip away more at like being more confident in actually being able to kind of sit down and play a single player game for that like extended period of time. Not maybe just 30 minutes to an hour, but maybe I can spend like a day in my weekend where I don't have much going on to like actually sit down and invest myself, get myself really invested in the story of a game, because I used to really love that aspect of games. It's just like it being able to present me with a story that makes me super invested in the characters, because a part of me actually feels like I'm experiencing it myself, because technically you're experiencing it with them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this video is kind of a weird one where I don't necessarily have one giant thing I'm talking about, but yeah, it has been a great journey to where I'm at now with YouTube, where I can't wait to bring you guys more content. I'm hoping to get a new handheld soon, kind of review that, talk about that. I also wanted to do a video of me owning the Switch 2 for half a year and what I think about it, and then like games that I've been wanting to play on it more, stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys continue enjoying the content I have going forward. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Share with a friend. Be like, yo, this guy be talking, and I do be talking. And yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy, and thank you again. I'll have all like the concert stuff and everything else at the end. But what up? You hear that? Oh my God, is that Sasuke?
good. I got drug money on the list. Can't no one do it how I do it till I show and teach it. I split my brain in half. I be saying shit I don't agree with. I rate my maniacs. I bring that scrub to Sony meters. I want the latest pack. Don't bring that pack to Sony. I want the latest.